There are various ways that you and your spouse can reach financial settlement, and there's not a one sort of fit method for everybody. It might be appropriate for you and your spouse to have direct discussions with each other. I've certainly helped clients who they still have a good relationship with their spouse. They've been able to decide the financial split. I've given them advice, and if it's fair and appropriate, we've then been able to formalise the agreement. If that's not possible, or it's not appropriate to discuss the financial settlement with your spouse, then you can instruct a solicitor to enter those discussions on your behalf. Typically, we would send correspondence to your spouse or their solicitor, but we can have telephone calls, we can convene a meeting, we may even, if it's appropriate, be able to convene a joint meeting. There's also an alternative method called mediation. Mediation is separate, it's a different process to being led by a solicitor. We would appoint a mediator who's impartial. They don't act for you, they don't act for your spouse, they are impartial. But their role is to help you and your spouse come to an agreement. Typically, they would arrange a joint meeting, they would set the agenda, and they would guide the conversation. And that can be a really good method for some people, as it can be a more cost-effective way of resolving a financial separation, and it can be quicker, and you can feel more in charge of that process as well. However, mediation is not for everybody, and nobody should be forced to mediate. If there are concerns about, say, domestic abuse, then mediation may not be an appropriate way to discuss the financial settlement with your spouse.